What is up, guys? You're looking at Julian's Way, and in this video you're gonna see what I did for shoulders day in the prep. This is in July, so I had already finished just about my 12 weeks into dieting and prepping, and where the injury occurred. You're gonna see about that. I'm gonna get in details about my injury and my food and stuff like that. Cheat day, actually I think that was in the last video. So yeah, basically I started off with some bent over dumbbell cable flies and superset that with some dumbbell flies. I do them in a rowing movement sometimes, and sometimes I do them in a flying movement depending on how heavy I go and how I'm feeling. So I did these for a few sets, and there were basically drop sets in every movement that I did for shoulders in this workout. Yeah, like I said, I do drop sets sometimes, and I just keep going until I can't go anymore. I count reps sometimes, and sometimes I do not count the reps, but if I aim for them, I just try to keep on going and get it done. When your energy level is this low and you cannot sip on anything or drink anything before or after the workout, and the diet is strict, this is really like working out on fumes some days. So it's really hardcore, challenging. Those that diet hard and work out hard will know what I'm talking about. I then went on to do some uh, pulls, row pulls, face pulls, but it's actually coming closer to my chin, trying to keep it in line with the rear delts. So I wasn't feeling this, and I went on to do the pull down bar, and I felt that more. I did a couple of sets more for that, and then I went on to the next movement, some lateral flies, dumbbell flies, and I went and drop set with these, and I just kept going and going. So I just went back for them and finished it off. You know, I wanted a little bit more burn. Probably had a certain amount of reps in mind. But if you do try to get your reps in, if you set a goal, even if you have to rock up, stop and go back, but try to take as least rest as possible, but just get it done. And then I went on to some dumbbell shoulder press, same thing, drop sets, went up to a weight that I could handle. Probably I think it was up to 50 or 60 pounds, don't quite remember, and I just did the same thing, drop sets and go as heavy as I could, just to keep that, you know, stimulation in the muscle, shock the muscle and stuff like that. Not try to go light out, keep going light, and then, you know, you're not gonna, probably gonna have trouble maintaining that muscle mass. So I definitely recommend 1 or 2 sets, medium, heavy. Yeah, I then went on to do the Smith machine press. Basically military press on the Smith machine. I find these that you don't have to go all the way and lock out. Some people do that, but I think you'll get more triceps involved. So you just basically need to find a sweet spot and stick there. I come down just about my chin and go a bit over my head, and that's it. That's where my sweet spot is, and I keep it there. Couldn't do this for a while because of my injury a while ago and my AC joint level 1 sprain, so I wasn't even benching any weights at all for bench press. I took about a year before I started back with the dumbbells. It was basically push-ups I did for more than a year. And these are Smith machine lateral pulls, I would call them. It's more of a compound movement for the side delts. A lot of people just do flies, so I try to get in both every now and then. These are some rare Smith machine shrugs, and I did a couple sets of these, and then I went on to the dumbbells, basically for the traps, nothing too much. And I do them at the front sometimes. I hit them from the front, and sometimes I hold them closer, but you've got to know how close you're holding it, because the wrist, you've got to know how strong your wrist is, basically. I go for a weight that I can manage and able to get in a squeeze in and stuff like that, and then I go for a drop set. Basically what I do, try not to go too heavy and focus more on squeeze in when it's leaning out and competition time. Kind of training is a bit different. And I did some abs. This is how I do my abs, but mostly hanging on something straight like this. This is a dip machine, and the back has like a pull-up bar, so I couldn't get the twist that I do for my obliques, that tilt, because the footrest was in my way. So I usually end up in the squat rack, nevertheless, either before or after. This is how I do it. This is how I've been doing it for years, and that hasn't changed, and it's working. Yeah, and the guy in the red stringer, that's Mr. Marlon Bennett, Mr. Guyana, presently, aka Bolo, and he's willing to get in a back workout with me and video it. I've just got to prioritize it. Hopefully when the gym opens back, everything can go back to normal. Pretty cool guy, and some more athletes I can get in some workout with. So there's my injury that I had just at the 12 weeks ending on the prep. Was a 2nd degree burn, and I had to deal with that for a couple of weeks, and still doing my posing in the night and stuff like that. And maybe in the mornings I do a little check just to see how I look. And I was still working out with pain and stuff like that. My arm wasn't fully healed, but I just went back to it. Couldn't take that much time off during prep, and it worked out. Still getting in my cardio. As you can see, my dead face is coming there. And yeah, this is how I eat my egg sometimes in the morning, and maybe I will put in something else with it. It depends. And I basically switched my diet up. I wasn't on a diet plan. I just ate accordingly. I created my own diet and switched things up as opposed to the first 12 weeks. Yeah, that's protein there, and spinach. And there's a night when everyone is enjoying themselves and I am with my glass of water. So it is on prep. This is basically the posing update. I was about a month out here, approximately a month out. Had some more time to get in shape. The show actually postponed because of some controversy, which buy me more time, but it was also harder because I was coming in shape and I still had to keep my diet going and not cheat and stuff like that. And yes, I was suffering. I was tempted to eat. I was going through. I had to work sometimes maybe 10-12 hours a day and still did this. So it was pretty challenging for me. It was a way more challenging prep than the first time. The first time wasn't a prep, like I said. It was just me experimenting, and I just wanted to get lean, and I decided to do a show. But here is different. I know what it was, and yeah, I probably weigh about, I don't remember at this point, but probably in my upper 160s, I would think, mid 160s. Yeah, somewhere about that, because I actually ended up weighing in about 160, 158 in stage. Actually, I could have filled out more, but I'm gonna get into that details when that time comes in the next video. Probably the next couple of videos I'll break that down. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and remember to hit that bell button for notifications. Until my next video, peace and take care.